Hello Earth signs, this is your reading for the next 7 days. I already feel it is a little bit lighter than the air signs, which is pretty rough. Crikey, an hour-long video for a weekly reading, that's intense. Hopefully this is going to be a lot shorter. Starting with Capricorn, am I? No, Taurus, because Taurus came through in the dice. This is the 6th house for you Taurus, so it can be routines, hobbies, health. It's with Neptune, so things are maybe a little bit unclear, can suggest some deception as well. I have got Fairy of the Highlands, it's time to be brave. This is about cutting something off that gives you no pleasure. It is sometimes being called out to defend yourself in some way, and obviously being prepared to do that. It just comes with sadness because it's something you didn't want to do. You didn't want to be put in that position, but you're cutting something out, and it is a commitment of some sort, a connection, a contract, and it possibly even calling off an engagement for some of you. That seems to bring in some victory here for you Taurus. Victory adjacent possibilities in the 5th chakra. So this is successful. This cutting out of whatever this agreement or contract is brings in some sort of success, achievement, positive movement. And now you'll find yourself that you have maybe more options than you thought you had, or you're going to be exploring what your options are. And there's a conversation about that. That's something that's about self-expression and, opening. I don't know if that involves someone else yet. I'll take some clarification on it. But yeah, basically that is the upshot. For all of the air signs, you have indecision at the base of the deck for the coming week. And again, see when I see the base of my archetype deck, this has got the tear and the heart on it. So there is sadness with regards to, romantic relationships or, love. There's sadness here. But anyway, Taurus is cutting something off. Tell me about the ring that's been cut off for Taurus. Time to be brave. It might just be a case of facing something you've been avoiding. Oh, hello. I mean, that is a big full stop. That is over. It's shut. It's an ending. It's, it's done. It's closed. So it's not going to give you any pleasure, but it does bring in victory, Taurus. Victory. Victory, because you may have been dealing with a snake. Now the victory may be, I'm sort of seeing that this is like, what do you call it? Silent running? I don't know what that is, silent running. That's a movie, isn't it? Silent running. Because the snake is sleazy, deceptive, jealous sometimes. This is someone who can be making a decision. We do have indecision here, but the decision could be, again, it's shutting something down here that's, less than perfect with the snake, because the snake is going to be someone who betrays you. It can speak of the other women. There's a victory here. Maybe someone's choosing a snake, I don't know, but I'm feeling that's like silent running. Like, you've cut the cord. And then, because this is an exit route, exiting something that's deceptive or sleazy or vile or manipulative, is victory. So let's look at your adjacent possibilities. Where are we going for Taurus with the adjacent possibilities? What are the adjacent possibilities for Taurus in love? This is exploring your romantic options, maybe getting back out there, because there's deterioration in the heart, basically. This is oh my gosh, and this is pain. This is literally like a punishing romance. It's a bad romance. It's a lot of arguments. There's depletion, there's anxiety, there's stress, there's distrust. And someone is exiting that and shutting it down. And looking, I'm actually just seeing somebody going out the door, and the conversation might just be a cheerio. Let me see, I want to use that. Where's my other Lenormand gone? That's what I get for tidying up a wee bit. Tell me about Archangel Gabriel, what's been said or discussed with Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel for Taurus. Archangel Gabriel for Taurus. It's a new beginning. It's something new. It can be discussing a child, a woman, and my anchor. This could be a new job, but it also speaks about stability. It's a new job here. So I mean, that contract may not only relate to a romantic relationship, but there is something that's caused you pain here. And it's because the snake's here. Tell me more about this conversation for Taurus. Oh my gosh, mice twice. Mice twice. Loss, fatigue, worry, distrust, theft, decay, infestation. No. Shutting it down, moving in a new direction, setting your compass. And there might be a man here who's got the key to your heart. He may be someone that you meet through business. He may be financially well off. This is basically shutting something down that is not what you want. It's not good enough. Mice twice. Mice twice. Pleasure seekers, this is somebody who's playing around. This is somebody who's taking piss. Maybe playing you off against somebody else here. There's somebody who's been secretive, deceptive, indulgent. Pleasure seekers are indulgent. They may be talking to lots of different people. They may just be, you know, playing away behind your back here. And this is somebody that's maybe, you know, kept you waiting. The success is, I mean, there is somebody completely frustrated here. I mean, it may well be you. I think somebody's waiting. I keep hearing Adele, I'll be waiting. Right, this is an absolute catastrophe. Despair, frustration, anger, misfortune. But this is a cause and effect card. It can sometimes be an accident. That's your reading, Taurus. Very straightforward. Shut something down. As one door closes, another one opens, yeah? Because I think whatever this connection is or job is something that doesn't make you feel stable. You can't trust it, Taurus. Taurus. You can't trust it. Follow the voice of your soul. So in your heart of hearts, you know this is true, but it's painful, you know? Surround yourself with healing white light, my white witch. This is saying there's lower vibrational energy around you. It is in way of a snake here. So yeah, as one door closes, another door opens, Taurus. But you need to be brave. The Fairy of the Highlands is difficult. It's difficult. A nice wee short one. And moving on to Capricorn. Capricorn, this makes me feel a little bit nervous, and it sort of made me feel a wee bit like the air signs. Strange companions in strange places and Little Red Riding Hood, I'm not a victim. This feels like needing to be very aware of your surroundings, where you are and who you are with. Making sure you don't wander off alone if you're out in a strange environment. That's what this is. This is like a new group of people, our new workplace, you know, being in a club, being in a strange town. It's not knowing your surroundings, not feeling safe or protected, and indeed, you know, maybe it sort of feels like you need to be cautious, really, is what I'm feeling. You need to be cautious. Now, I am seeing happy family and envy here, and I think this may be someone very close to you who's, you know, hiding something, and this may be someone who's envious or jealous or, you know, of you. It's very much like the Little Red Riding Hood story, you know, because there's obviously Little Red Riding Hood's off to see her granny, and you've got the wolf in sheep's clothing here, or the wolf dressed as the granny. So it may be someone, like, you know, very close to you, who is going to present some sort of challenge in the next 7 days. Apocalypse is saying that this is going to be revealed. This is removing the veil of deception here. This is seeing everything clearly. It's usually a really, really big lie. I mean, it can speak of global lies, you know. And it can be a painful time, a painful realization that someone, you know, very close to you in the happy family here, maybe in a relationship with, is someone who's, you know, envious of you, envious of what you've got, envious of your very nature, because appreciation is a card of gratitude and thankfulness and focusing on what's good in your life and the positives. And it almost feels that somebody finds that they're scornful, is what I'm feeling. Who am I reading for, Capricorn? I can't think of any of your recent readings off the back, Capricorn. Right, let me see what is being revealed in Apocalypsis. What is being revealed in Apocalypsis? Maybe to do with a child. I'm getting some sort of family thing here, you know. Mother and or child and grandmother. Now it can be a new beginning. Somebody, again, there's a snake here. Somebody may have chosen someone over you, or maybe started something new with a third party. Tell me about Apocalypsis in terms of what will be revealed to Capricorn, this big lie. This is a new meeting, a new group of people. A new community. It could be an event involving a child, like a you know, a birthday party or a christening. You know, I'm just saying that this is somebody that's probably close to you. Or, you know, obviously this could be for just somebody you know. But I'm getting this real, you know, snotty, cold energy looking on someone who is, you know, maybe innocent, maybe a little naive, or maybe just positive, a high vibe. What's been revealed? That there's a decision and somebody's indecisive. Isn't it interesting that also looks like Little Red Riding Hood there? Not knowing which way to go, not knowing who to trust. This is talking about a road block. So I'm going to say it again, you need to be careful of your environment. This is a card of the Garden of environments, of places, of groups, of many. And there's something you don't know about it. This new group or new place. Tell me about the stranger place and the strange companions. Can you give us more? They're thieves. This is a card of loss. It's distrust, yeah. But they're also, you know, a den of thieves. It's decay and infestation. This is like, you know, a really grubby crew. Can't speak of mobsters. And maybe to do with finances. This could be like, you know, people that, you know, scam you or would like to. Tell me more about stranger places for Capricorn that they will be seeing. Stranger places, strange companions, Capricorn. The Empress in reverse. I mean, that could be a mother or a grandmother. And a King of Pentacles. I do feel it's a group of people with the garden. I mean, it can speak of a meeting that you might be going to. I mean, you might literally be like going on a date or something. This is some Empress and Emperor both in reverse with the King of Pentacles. This is a group of people. And the you know, mother, the father, or the, you know, matriarch and the patriarch, the big boss, the big bosses are both reversed because they're thieves. This is like a den of iniquity. And money is in focus with the King of Pentacles here. So, you know, you might be encouraged to go along to some sort of meeting. Maybe it's like an investor group or, I don't know, venture capitalist. But there is something very off about your environment. need to be careful. You need to be careful with your money. You need to be careful who you're borrowing from and who you're lending to. Happy family for Capricorn. What's this happy family for Capricorn? Happy family. I'm getting a real Lilith, you know, feeling about this, you know. This feels like Lilith, you know, cast out of the Garden of Eden and looking on at, you know, Eve over here, envy. What the envy is of? What's the envy coming in? News of an ending. Isolation. So we've got Lilith. So this happy family, this get together, this could actually be a celebration, yeah, but it's obviously, not obviously, it could also be someone within the family, someone very close to you. This is like, there might be an online conversation here. This combination, the stars and the birds, speaks about, you know, Twitter, social media, a lot of conversation and lots of it online. And there is envy, a feeling of lack coming in from someone here because they've got news of an ending. And they're isolated and cold. They're out in the cold. They're isolated and cold. Show me the envy card with the letter in the coffin. The letter in the coffin. Yeah, 5 of Wands. So, I mean, it could be a workplace, but this is conflict. It's the Hermit reversed. There's someone who doesn't learn lessons. Someone is hidden away. Look how dark their robes are. They're hidden away. They're in a cave. They're watching. And I just feel, you know, scorn and... I mean, maybe even kind of like a vindictiveness. Why the Tower? Towers, because of the 4 of Wands. This is someone watching another family, watching another relationship, watching something blossom for someone else, and it's just like bitter. It's crinkling them up, you know. It's crinkling them up. They're just like freaking venomous and spiteful because they've got no love. I don't know if this is someone that's been rejected or this is just somebody's actual nature, that they don't like to see other people happy. Appreciation. Appreciation, Capricorn. Appreciation, Capricorn. What is appreciation for Capricorn? I am really strongly getting like a mother, daughter, or a grandmother, you know, and granddaughter. It might be a mother-in-law with a daughter-in-law. That's a bloody Tower. Oh my gosh. So now I've got the 3 of Cups in reverse and now I'm getting Maleficent. She didn't get an invite. She didn't get an invite. She didn't get to go. Fools reverse, she didn't get to go. It's some sort of, there's a failure here. A lot more on the Tower reverse, Tower reverse, Tower reverse, Capricorn, Tower reversed. Right, so I've got the lilies, which can speak about the truth, honesty, integrity. It can be sexuality. There's a secret or a mystery or something that's hidden here, and it's because someone's heart's been bitten by a snake. Someone has been betrayed in love and now they're bitter as, and they're possibly watching someone with someone else. I mean, it doesn't even need to be that. This could have happened decades ago, you know. I'm seeing Miss Havisham as well. all of that type of, you know, archetype. The Empress in reverse. Someone who's not loving, not giving, not nurturing. And as I say, it could happen decades ago. This is someone who doesn't like to see other people happy. One more on the Tower reversed. And spying. Probably, you know, lying about someone, spreading rumours about them. This is someone who's weak as fuck. This person's really irritating me, as you can probably tell. Ace of Cups reversed. They need to look after their own cup. This is someone who's always looking out. Always looking out. She's in her, you know, castle. She's got plenty. She won't even buy a new frock because she's tight, mean, twisted, bitter. All of those. For fuck's sake. Let me take you some advice in Capricorn. That sounds a wee bit more like the, is it Scorpio? We've got the mother from Rapunzel. Advice for Capricorn for this reading. You need to be wary of your surroundings here. Hello, broken arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. You need to be wary of your surroundings here, Capricorn. Because there's a snake. And they might be doing, you know, wee magic spells. So don't get into any arguments if you know who this person is or you suspect who this person is. Surround yourself with, you know, positive energy and get rid of whoever that is and be conscious that this person has really got an evil eye on you is what I'm seeing. Bitter as. Virgo, you've had a lot of good readings, even though, you know, I keep telling you that you're both paranoid in this relationship. But here we go, the butterfly ferrets. I am reborn. There's a knowing and an understanding that may finally be coming in here for Virgo with gnosis. This is knowledge that once you have, it changes everything for you. You're forever changed through an experience or through information that comes towards you. It can be mystic truths. I asked if it's in connection. It's in connection with the king, the emperor. You know, I can speak of a leader or a boss, a ruler, or, you know, someone that you're engaged with here. It is a caring connection. It is a loving relationship. That may be what's reborn here. There's some anxiety coming in here in terms of breaking a contract. That could be breaking a promise for somebody. But this looks really good. Tell me what Virgo's gnosis is. What is this knowing? What is this knowing that forever changes of Virgo? What is this? If I see that snake again, I'm going to rip it up. It's doing my nutting. Tell me. Not ready. Okay, I mean, that can speak of some sort of religious truth, like, you know. I don't know if you're going to have your spiritual awakening here. But tell me, gnosis for Virgo. I mean, this is literally like getting above your karma. I'm not saying you've outrun your karma. I think somebody's, you know, paying off a debt here, a karmic debt. There's a life lesson that's been learned. There's something that's been truly understood with gnosis. There is no going back from this, and then we get ascension. Yeah, change, birth. So that's maybe why that contract's ripped up, because you maybe had, you know, a karmic contract. My lady. Show me the king in a Virgo's reading. It's a new beginning. This is something new with a king. It may be from someone from the past, but it can speak of business. Yep, something new. There's communication coming in here. There is the possibility of something permanent here. But basically someone has, I think, paid their dues. I think that's why that contract's in reverse. So let's have a look at the caring connection. Caring connection, please, for Virgo. The caring connection for Virgo. Death. This is a huge change, Virgo. Chariot in reverse. Gosh, I'm sort of coming back to the first reading here. You know, as one door closes, another opens. The Tower. My God, that's huge. There is something stopped here. I think this may be a connection that you're breaking off. Caring connection for Virgo. The Sun. Caring connection for Virgo. Sun is illumination. This is the gnosis. This is the understanding. This is, it could be a visitor. This could be a new man coming into your life here. Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, it's news of love. It's a man, a new man, a new romantic relationship. Do you know, I'm getting this feeling that you've maybe been, I don't know if you're with someone or you're hung up on someone and it's been a karmic contract. You know, you've had to like pay your dues, learn your lessons, hard ones probably. And now you can finally put pay to this because here comes the king, the new beginning. And there may have been a relationship that ended that was, you know, devastating, completely derailed. I mean, it's not to say that that's not the one that's coming back, but there is something new here in the love front. And there is a knowledge now that you did not have before. Why is the contract reversed for Virgo? I want to read I Am Reborn. Let's see what it says. Butterfly ferrets speak. You have been through a time of great challenge and difficulty. You feel new, vulnerable and inexperienced. You thought you might not survive to see this day, but now it is here and you are drying your newfound wings in the gentle sunlight. For this moment, just one moment, no, there's nothing for you to do but to take in the significance of the change you have shaped for yourself. You have changed, you are renewed, and you have passed a great test. And now you are reborn. You will not turn back. You cannot go back to the womb. You cannot go back to sleep. You cannot be as you were, because you withstood the tomb of the cocoon and have resurrected in this lifetime. You are beloved, and the butterfly ferrets celebrate who you have become. Oh my God, I love this. This is definitely an awakening for someone. Show me my contract in reverse for Virgos. Oh, lucky. The contract in reverse for... And it's the mice. I think it's lucky. Contract. Clover. Oh, it's gone. It's face down as well. Annoying. It doesn't seem to relate to your reading, but this can speak to gambling losses, or that someone has taken some sort of risk that has created some sort of loss here. Right, show me the contract reverse for Virgo. There's no going back. Rejection. This is done. Whatever this karmic lesson, relationship, contract, karma is done. We're still anxious. Why anxious? Security with the soulmate. Insecurity. It might be that you don't know if you've done the right thing. You don't know if you cut the right person off. You don't know if you'll find someone new. But they're coming. The king is coming. You got to have some faith. Insecurity with the soulmate. Insecurity with the soulmate. Insecurity. What are the insecurities for Virgo? Five of Cups reversed. This is someone, you or someone else, that is worried or insecure about whether they or you have recovered from a past heartbreak. Whether there's been sufficient recovery time. Whether you're ready for something new. Because I think you've been through a hell of a trial here, Virgo. It's got the insecurity. There's the Justice, speaking of the contract. The Eight of Wands reversed, the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Something has been really slow here. This is speaking about, you know, no forward movement, no effort. It can be disloyalty. It feels like, you know, it's been slow and lazy. Show me the soulmate for Virgo. I think someone's just very nervous here. Is this someone who's watching, possibly? I don't know if this is like, you know, worried about your ex or something. Or worried about the person that you've, you know, broken up from. Because I'm getting there's some kind of fear here. It's more than insecurity, it's actually fear. This might be fear of, like, you know, how to communicate. How to tell the truth about something. The Moon. Nine of Pentacles reversed. So it can be this can be a fear for someone, that someone's not single, that they've, you know, maybe missed an opportunity with them, or it can be a fear that someone's not financially stable or able to look after themselves in some way here. This may be someone who, you know, has had some issues with their health. And even the sort of karma that someone here has got beyond is maybe still being experienced by someone else, or maybe someone else is getting the, you know, the other side of the shitty stick here. There's a karmic relationship here with a soulmate. There is somebody new. I feel it's kind of coming back to, you know, the Fairy of the Highlands having to cut something out. Or cut someone out. This is a relationship that's weighing heavily on someone. There's a lot of fears around it. Someone's afraid of losing their independence. Afraid of, you know, sharing information. Afraid of sharing something, maybe from their past here. Maybe they're afraid they're going to be, like, you know, tricked or taken advantage of. But this is someone who can be harbouring some resentment. I don't feel that. It's not that. I don't know if it's the same person. I feel that I'm kind of mixing up there's definitely somebody new. There's knowledge that will change you forever. And maybe coming from someone from the past, and maybe that changes everything up for you. But, you know, we've got joy. Joy and happiness. Okay, let me take some advice, Virgo. Honestly, your readings recently have been really good. There's been a lot of insecurities coming through and paranoia that have derailed relationships. And I think even last week you got the Star and the Ten of Cups and the Three of Cups. So it was all going to be, like, fantastic. But someone was literally thinking, you know, the sky was falling in. Had a negative Nancy. What advice can you offer, Virgo, for this reading? And I don't know if it's you or who you're connecting with, because you've got the arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. Connect with your emotions. Protection message. I don't know, but I am feeling similar to the other readings, that there is someone here that is jealous, envious, malicious, you know, can't see any good in anyone, doesn't see anything positive in their life. That's someone that you need to protect yourself from. I don't know if it's the person that, you know, you've had this hideous karmic contract with, probably. that is ultimately, you know, ending, or it's the person that's coming in new, and I feel that this person is worried that they're not healed, they're not over someone, or maybe that you're not over something. All right, that's your reading, guys. Talk to you later.